Okay guys, we're here on the 3rd Avenue Bridge that connects the Bronx down there to Manhattan all the way over there. And we're coming to check out a situation where the bridge got stuck in some sort of position, and they requested FDNY Marine units to come help spray the bridge because the mechanical component is overheated. We're gonna go see if there's anything to see, but at least we came and we saw. Okay, so I came on the underside over here. You got engine 60, towel out of 17. And I'm gonna go take a peek down here and see if there's anything to see. To show you guys this side now, the bridge is supposed to go straight that way. They opened it, it's locked in that position. Halfway open, halfway closed. They let a boat or ship or something go by, and with the heat and all the shenanigans, it got locked up in that position. So that's what's happening here. I'm gonna go to the other side to see if I see the Marine units. Alright, so I came over here, walked down a little bit, and you'll see the Marine units. I don't know all the numbers of the Marine units that are there for the FDNY, but there's 3 of them, and they're spraying the mechanism. I didn't explain myself coming in here. I was a little bit frazzled, but either they were doing some maintenance on the 3rd Avenue Bridge, and after they opened it up for a vessel to come by, it got stuck in that almost closed position, but it's not quite closed. And the mechanism that operates the bridge to twist it this way and that way to open, this way it straight up and the vessels could go on either side, and then regular for the cars to go. The mechanism overheated, and they called for the FDNY to the rescue. The FDNY sent the engine 60 and tower ladder 17 are on scene downstairs, standing by. And then you got the 3 Marine units. I'm going to zoom in shortly. And also it came in as a major emergency. The police called it in. They said that the 3rd Avenue Bridge broke and this and that and the other. And they did a major technical response, but they rescinded it because upon getting all the right information, the battalion chief explained what occurred. It would be a better angle on the other side, but nonetheless, you can see what's going on there. I think one is Marine 6. And I think the big boy there is Marine 6. I'm not sure. And then there's a smaller one down there. Right there. And then this smaller one right here. The big boy spraying a lot of water. And I don't know if this has happened before, and if it's gonna work, it's gonna cool the mechanism. Because another component is that it's very, very hot. As you all know, throughout the country and in New York City lately, it's been extremely, extremely hot. Heat indexes in the hundreds and so on and so forth. So we'll see if this maneuver is going to work for them. And that's what's going on here. That's the story. There's nothing else going on. We've been out all day and it's been very slow and hectic with traffic and cars overheating and blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna see if I could get on one of the buildings over here. These buildings are all brand new. But even if I get on top of that, I don't know if you're going to be able to see much. But it's overhead, so maybe. And I don't think the bridge has moved since they started spraying it. So we're gonna check it out. There's never a dull moment in New York City, and the work that the men and the women of the FDNY endure and do on a daily basis. The types of calls and stuff like that are unbelievable. Every kind of scenario, every weird crap in the book they have to deal with, and they do it very well. So there you go. Fire coming. 913-1796, Rise Avenue, East 174th Street, the Boston Road. Fire the first one. Fire call coming. I will see about that. With the traffic that this incident is causing all throughout the Bronx, you guys have no idea what's going on the other side of these buildings. It's unbelievable what's going on. But I'm gonna try to go up there, see if I can get up there. I'll be back. Alright, I got up here. And by the time I got up here, they stopped spraying.
Marine China, Marine 4, I told you one.
And it looks like they closed the bridge to
Marine 4, you go with that message?
a certain extent.
Yeah, they're requesting that we continue to fly water to the road deck.
Okay, they want more water. The bridge is not completely open, but it moved tremendously. So we'll get to see some more FDNY units spraying. And you saw how the bridge was open when I was downstairs. I don't know if all of them are going to spray or just a small boat.
You got it. You got it.
Kind of rare to get FDNY Marine units operating, because they only go mostly to, hold on, they're moving the big boy back, and I think that's Marine 6. William M. Feehan is the name of that vessel.
83. I thought you would have an
Yeah, the DOT wants the Marine units to continue spraying water.
Just watch yourself. It might get a little dicey with that stream.
Alright, and then I'm going to go closer to the bridge to show you a little bit more with my finger action. You guys know I like to point and show. So this is the 3rd Avenue Bridge, and I showed you down below, connects the Boogie Down Bronx to Manhattan. It was in the process of letting a vessel through. I don't know if this side or the other side, and it did the whole maneuver. As I understand it, I don't really know those details to be accurate, but I'm just assuming. Or they were doing maintenance on it, and I'll probably put it in the description, and somehow or another got overheated and it locked in the position you saw when I filmed from down there. They're the members of 60 and Tower Ladder 17, and then there's some more below us. I'm on the 7th floor of this building adjacent to where I filmed before, but anyway, there you have it. Got some terrible heartburn today. Ugh. All right, let me see what's going on here. All right, you got a lot of personnel down there from the DOT, I guess. And you got EMS down there. And the captains are down there. So cool everything off. Hopefully they'll get it back operational, because like I said before, the traffic it's creating on the other side is brutally barbaric, to say the least. That's saying the least. Maybe I should get another one of these little units here. Squad 99 too. I wish I would have gotten them moving the bridge a little bit. There you go, look at that there. Whee! I missed it. There's some eye candy on there. There's the chief with the members. The news copters are hovering, trying to get the story. And there are some more of the members that just came up. Those are Engine 60 and Tower Ladder 17 members. And there's some over here too. EMS and... Alright, I'm gonna stay a little bit longer. I doubted if there's any way of getting to the other side to get more marine operations, but it's always something different, something nice to see. Like I said, the diversity of the calls the FDNY handles rivals none. What's that? I hear a horn. I hope nobody's going under the other side over there. So they had the major matrix coming over here. The 2 rescues, the 2 squads, SOC units. Oh, they moved the bridge again. I missed the whole thing. Jeez Louise. Look at it. They reopened, not reopened, they removed a portion of it. Let me pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm getting distracted. So they want more water on there. Who knows how long they're going to do that for. I'm going to wait a little longer and continue to film. Even though there's not like tremendous action like in a fire. But I'm going to continue to film and see if they get this squared away. And also I like to see them move that sucker there. And like I said, marine units are rare to catch. They usually go to big fires on the water and stuff like that. Alright, so I do what I do. I schmooze, I investigate. That there barge is the one that went through. The two tugboats and a barge with a large crane on it. It didn't do nothing structurally to the bridge. The bridge just locked up, probably the heat. So I don't know if there was any maintenance or anything being done. Just a heat issue. And it's very hot, like I said before. So when you get to a scene, you got to investigate and talk to people and figure out what's what. The story's getting clearer. The barge went through and the bridge got overheated, the motor, and they called the FDNY to the rescue, which they do. They're all down there. I don't know if you can see them. And the boats are doing their thing. And the barge is stationary over there with two tugboats. So I'm gonna look a little closer. Maybe they'll try to go through the other bridge. The other bridge is so whacked out that they wouldn't even dare to open that right now. I think that's the Willis Avenue Bridge, I think, and this is the 3rd Avenue Bridge, or whatever, one or the other. Either way, they wouldn't be able to open that and let that barge through over there, and then have the city completely paralyzed from there to here. I'm gonna go look at the barge a bit, and then I'm gonna be going downstairs and taking up. Looks like that bridge over there twists the same way. So I'm not into bridges, so I don't know how it all works out. But here's the tugboat number 1, tugboat number 2, and the barge that they opened the 3rd Avenue Bridge for is right there. They got to get through that one. I'm sure they're not gonna send it through until they open this one to let traffic go back and forth, and so forth. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, like I said, I'm not too much into bridges and stuff. That bridge goes from 1st Avenue over there, 1st Avenue one way, and this one from 138th Street goes the other way. So one goes one way, one goes the other way. Anyway, yeah. Unusual incident, to say the least. FDNY to the rescue, to the bridges, to the traffic, to the people of the city of New York. I must be losing it. They just moved the bridge again and I missed it. Or maybe I caught it when I was yapping away. Sometimes I have a tendency to do that. Sorry about that. But I try to explain to you what's going on, and then I lose sight of things. Oh, they're moving it again. All right, now I can see. They're moving it back out. It's very subtle, so you can't really see. They're moving it back and forth. It must be maybe something melted on the other side over there that they can't tell. But there's about 20 or 30 of the guys from that day. All right, guys, I'm gonna close it up. Barge is stationary. I guess they're not having it right now to open up that other bridge. Traffic going into the Bronx is at a complete standstill on that bridge. It's moving very slowly. If anything, the Marine units are still on scene. I'm gonna zoom into each one of them. I hope that it's clear because I can't see nothing on my screen. This is 20 minutes later. They continue to spray water onto the bridge and the mechanism and the joints. I think that the joints melted, but who knows? We'll find out more later on the news. The helicopters all left. I just got to get out of the sun. I need to get some rest too. So that's the situation here from the boogie down Bronx side of things. The FDNY members are over there. They shifted the bridge back and forth a couple of times. They do it so slowly that you can't really tell. But you guys saw it when I was down there in the beginning of this video, how wide out it was, locked up before they first started trying to put it back in place. It seems like they can't put it back in place. And they got to continue operating. But I don't want to make this a 2-hour long popcorn episode where you have to grab your popcorn and your drinks. So we're gonna take up. I'm gonna go back to the other side. How we're gonna get over this beyond me, because I don't know where the next bridge is. And so let me show you everybody again one last time. Okay, and they're communicating with the chief now. They're going to tell him whether they need more water or not, whether they want to conclude FDNY operations. There's some of the members. They must be burning up too. So he's talking to the chief right now. Let's see. See if the bridge is going to be able to reopen or not. And if you look down there, right around there, you see that huge gap? That can't stay like that. It's supposed to be flat like this side. But that would make it uneven, so it's uneven. Alright, I don't know if he said anything to the chief, but they're moving about. And you guys ask how we got on the bridge. Well, the bridge is a pedestrian walkway right there, and they have one on the other side. You can walk and ride your bike back to Manhattan, or from Manhattan here, and blah blah blah. So let's see, the chief is not saying anything on the radio. Hold on. Alright, I'm going to close it up, guys. Scarlet Fire is over there on the other side. I feel the presence of let's go. I don't blame him, it's too hot. Hold on, the chief is trying to say something, but the radio's not coming in. It looks like that FDNY Marine unit is taking up. Possibly. Look at that. Happy 4th of July, it says on the side there. Alright, there you have it, a little rare catch of FDNY Marine units in operation, cooling off the mechanism.
35 real.
Hold on.
Right. Another issue about 4 blocks down that might be with this one as well. Alright. 16K. 16. Yeah, Chief, we have a couple of smoking manholes in the intersection of 123 and 3rd Avenue. We also have a sidewalk transformer both smoking. We checked out 2265. That checks out.
All right, they're talking to the chief about a condition on the other side of this bridge. We're going to go check it out. They got manholes and a transformer going. From this scene, 2 and 2, we're going to see you on the other side. That's Manhattan. This is the Boogie Down Bronx. I'm going to go take a peek over here and see if I see the manholes. I don't know. I don't see any manholes going from here, but we're going to check it out. Let me just show you the bridge approach. This is the approach. 2 approaches from that side and that side. And the barbarity of the traffic way down on the other side of that bridge down there, you see it? That's where everybody's going to get to Manhattan. And all the side streets are clogged. There's more FDNY units there. And we're gonna go down and check out the situation with the manholes. Okay.
Cars all 4, cars still on.
I normally don't come back after I sign off with my 2 and 2, but they got the manholes going. We're gonna go check it out, and I just wanted you guys to see the shenanigans of this all. The bridge is still closed. Traffic is completely whacked out. That's coming out a little bit better over there, but that way. So, if you see a manhole video, that's because we caught something. If you don't, then we didn't go, or there was nothing to see.